Okay, y'all, I'm back. After we were so rudely interrupted, it's like I'm just playing. Potty training is a bitch, y'all. Woo! But when it's done, it's done. Yo, I don't know how people be waiting to do that. I know somebody, man, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about that. So, I don't even fucking know. I tried to stay up last night to get a jump start on my homework because the new assignments come out Sunday night at midnight, right? Yeah, I didn't quite go according to plan. I think I read like 2-3 pages before I crashed. Luckily, the format that they are presenting this work to me in is really nice, and it's visually appealing, which is nice because, like, previously, I know you guys see me wear my school stuff all the time. I don't go to school there no more. I graduated. But that shit would just be like text blocks and text blocks of text. Bleh. A boring. You looking at this shit make your eyes go like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, these motherfuckers, they be putting all sorts of like pictures and diagrams and make it look like some sort of cool little informational Jimmy Jam or like a magazine page or some shit. It's not just boring blocks of text and getting PowerPointed to death. Oh my God. I don't think I could deal with that for another few years. So just off of the presentation, the assignments, I think I can enjoy it. I know I keep telling you guys I'm getting that fucking tech kit, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You guys can come along with my educational journey through art and work on that video game, develop a fucking video game. I never thought I'd be doing no shit like that. Like back in the day, like, yeah, I used to like to play video games, but I never thought that, like, I never thought about like creating one or anything that had to do with that or making money off of them, But then again, when I was growing up, artists in general did not make very much money. People are always like, oh, so what made you go from switch from business to art? Isn't that a drastic change? Well, the environment itself, I guess, is a drastic change because art-oriented people, art-minded people are definitely a different kind of people than business kind of people. There are some who share similar, traits, but it's definitely two different worlds, But I was always an artist growing up. So I fought my true nature because I didn't think I could make any money. I'm like, yeah, that's great. I'd like to do it, but it don't pay the fucking bills. So I learned all the business stuff. The boring shit, like management and accounting and like whatever. And, like there was a little bit in marketing. So this kind of like crosses the divide on the marketing side, to the people who are creating the visual part of the marketing strategy. So yeah. It'll be interesting. I don't know. Kind of sensitive about my art, and that was another thing. I don't want people to be like, yo, that shit sucks, do it again. I'm like, bitch, fuck you, that shit's awesome. But you can't do that at work, you know what I mean? So, but I think I am gonna put some like prints and stuff up on my website I think that would be cool. Yeah, put that shit like, I fucking am. Moo tubes, you're back. Whoop, whoop. You were saying something about a motorcycle? My bad. There was a potty training emergency that I had to dash off to. So, what was that about something about a motorcycle you were saying? I was just talking about the you know, how different it's going to be switching from like a business career to like an art career. You know, fucking it's definitely gonna be a change, but I think it'll be a good change. It'll be a welcome change. Although there is the business side of it, you know, being able to, oh yeah, go for it, man. Fuck it, pick that Joan up. I like working with my hands. I like all sorts of like crafty shit, metal working, woodworking, fucking machinery shit. Well, right now I just started going to art school. Previously, I went to school for business and for accounting. So I got 2 degrees already for that stuff. So I'm gonna be switching over, like, traditionally, just on my own for fun. Like, I do a lot of like pencil sketch drawings, you know, and it's more like on the realistic side. And like painting, I do some like portrait stuff and like scenes, you know, and like landscape stuff. Like when I was in the military, when you're in boot camp, well, at least in the Marine Corps, they got a junk called the art recruit, right? So if you got artistic skill, basically they'll give you a project, sit your ass in a corner, and you will not get fucked with by those drill instructors while you're working on that project for them. Luckily for me, I happen to be that guy. So that was pretty cool because they were like, oh shit, this shit is good, right? So I would come back from like chow or PT or whatever, and there would be like a stack of fucking like drill instructor books. They're like green notebooks, you know, and they carry them around with all their little fucking shit in there. And they would have me paint the outside of it. So like the one, if you're looking at the book, it had like the back of the drill instructor's boots. Like if you're standing, nah, they don't give you crayons. They'll be like, I want you to paint this picture on that fucking wall. Here's the paints. Here's the pencil. Let me know if you need anything. Tell me when you're done. Other than that, stay ass in the corner. Yeah, mostly painting. Some drawing, like, cause I had broke a couple bones. It was like, it's a whole story for a different day. But anyway, it was like a snowball effect, and I had a bunch of broken shit, so I was on med hold. And my one drill instructor, you know what, I should post that picture. It's fucking awesome. She wanted me to draw her a tattoo. So it's about, I don't know, like 14 inches probably. And yeah, 14 by whatever the fuck, you know. And I drew her a badass phoenix. She brought me a bunch of prints of like different things. She's like, I like the head of this one. I like the wings of this one. I like the fire of this one. And wanted me to like combine it and create a picture. And she got it tattooed on her side. I have a picture of it. It's on like my personal social media stuff, but I'll put it on this one. But yeah, this huge phoenix, that joint rocks. I was so impressed that she got that like tattooed. And then her tattoo guy liked the picture, so she gave me a picture of the tattoo guy's kids, and then I did a portrait drawing of the kids for them. And then I don't know, cause like you can't erase when you're a tattoo artist. You fucked that joint up, like you gotta figure something out to fix it. You know, I have a tattoo, and I noticed that there is an extra line where it's not supposed to be. It's on my back, so I can't see it, and nobody else notices it, but somebody had took a picture from the back, and I could see that extra line. I was like, that motherfucker done fucked up. Yeah, I did a big ass mural, probably like an 8-foot mural on the wall in the squad bay. And then they were like, oh damn, that's cool. So the dude that did, he like ran like all the special battalions for like people who get, medical issues or whatever. So then they had me do 1st Battalion, 2nd Battalion, 3rd Battalion, 4th Battalion, Support Battalion, big, like 4 or 5 foot, about like 4 feet, huge ones. And practicing with henna, that's a great idea. My mom, when I was younger, used to do like the henna little dots and stuff back in the day on her hands and her feet, and use it like for nail polish, and she would let me do that. We'd do it, and it was like before it was cool, but it was cool. It wasn't like a thing back then, but she knew a bunch of like people that were from other countries and stuff, so they showed her how to do cool stuff. But yeah. But anyway, so all that stuff is just like stuff that I do, like personal stuff, but for school it's all like digital, and anything like digital stuff, video game stuff, animation stuff, character stuff, background stuff, like all that kind of stuff. Because the one thing I don't have any training in is any of the electronic software for art, so I've tried to like go on stuff before, and there's like so many fucking options. I'm like, holy shit, I don't know how to use these like 532 different buttons. So yeah, so they're gonna send me like a whole tech kit and everything, so I'll be here learning from there, and I think it's gonna be cool. Maybe like put some of the, like if it's like, looks good or whatever, I'll put on like some t-shirts or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, when I was, because when I was active duty, that's why I know about like outer limits and stuff, because I was stationed at Camp Pendleton back, I don't know, how long ago was that? What year is this? 2021? Holy shit. When did I go there? Yeah, it's been like, I don't know, 12, 13 years. But I was stationed there, and I used to volunteer at the Oceanside Days of Art, like doing security for like the art exhibits and stuff, so people didn't fuck with the shit. Don't touch the fucking paintings. People trying to pick at it. Oh, look, there's texture. That's so cool. Yeah, keep your fucking hands off of it, people. And I put some of my art in there in the veteran art display. There wasn't nothing for sale, but it was, out for viewing and stuff, and I thought that was cool. Do you do anything like that? What kind of, well, I mean, you're gonna restore a bike and stuff, so that's kind of cool. That in itself is an art. The best I can do is like change tires, change the oil. I can change the brakes, clean a throttle body. If I got the equipment, I refaced my own rotors on my car. I took an auto shop class. That shit was cool. Yeah, my rotors were all like, ugh. So I refaced the rotors. They looked like they were brand new, straight out the box, all shiny and stuff. And then, what else? Change all the filters, flush out a radiator. I don't know. I can do some stuff. Did I say change the brakes? Change the brakes. Do the alignment. I did alignment. And re-weighted the tires and stuff. I wore shorts that day. I had a big ass tire print because I was trying to lift it up to the thing, and I was about to lose my grip, so I put my knee up to stop the tire so I could get a better grip and then lift it up. And I had a big ass fucking tire print across my leg and grease. It was gross. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was looking into like presses and stuff, like printing presses in different types. I think that's really cool. And I know a lot of people, I've been meeting a lot of people recently who actually sell a lot of like merchandise and things that they like create on their own. I think that's really cool. Now all this online shit we got. That's what's up. Yo, electricity scares me. I don't blame you, my man. Mechanical shit, that's cool. Electricity, that's a whole nother beast right there. I have a friend that I used to hang out with when I was like, I don't know, 17 or something, 16, 17. And he was doing handyman work with his buddy, and the ladder hit the power lines. Bam. And that jump, it killed him. It stopped his heart, but then it bounced and then hit it again, and it restarted his heart. But it like blew off like half his fingers and half of one of his legs. Poor guy. He was really young, you know what I mean? Like in his early 20s and stuff. But he used to party. He used to party with us. He was a wild dude. And then I used to have a dude. I used to date a guy that was a high voltage lineman. And then they said that they had turned off the power, but I guess there was, what do they call it? Like a ghost charge or something. So when he touched that joint, it zapped him. And he had a big ass burn across his hand. They had to take him to the hospital. 3D printing and designing, that's cool. Yeah, I want to learn how to do all that stuff too. Because it's what, like a program on a computer that hooks up to the printing thing and you like put it in for like that other stuff, right? Because the heat press is like, ksh, ksh, right? Am I talking about the right thing here? When I was like 14, I had a friend that had a business, and he had that big ass heat press, like with a little conveyor belt. He had like kind of like a warehouse thing downstairs, and it had like a living suite upstairs. So he lived in his little warehouse thing. It was pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. For 3D print design, it's lots of programs. Yeah. Was it really expensive? Is that expensive? I was thinking about getting something like that and maybe putting it like in my garage, like the smaller press, nothing, crazy, like the little beginner one. Little guy. I was thinking about doing that. I'm gonna take everything out of my garage and get like that, like big workbench thingy with like the metal cabinets for stuff, and like those little thingies for stuff, and get everything like really fucking organized. I would love that. Other girls dream of buying clothes. I dream of garage storage and expensive for using 3D printing. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll look more into that. But I tell you what. So, I don't know. I'm super high, and I just woke up a little while ago. So I'm crazy hungry. I gotta go make breakfast. And then I'll be back. Heat presses are the size of a propane tank. Holy shit, yeah. Yeah, the big one, right? All right. I'll be back. We can continue this conversation later. And I'm going to look into it. I'm going to Google it and then see what I can find too. You are like a wealth of knowledge. I love you, man.